This video is on what triggers belief in God, and I tried to be very honest with what I think actually triggers belief in God, which is I don't think is that impressive to the way people, even who believe in God, want to think about their belief in God. They want to try and argue it as just very rational and reasonable.
Completely objective.
Completely objective. And I think in the end, the trigger is deeply subjective and it's personal witness. So do you have any problems with that sort of idea?
No, I think that's perceptive. I mean, it makes sense to me, and you know that's certainly how it seems. I mean, when I talk to believing friends and family about why they believe, there's always a personal reason. It's never because they've proven it. They haven't read Gödel's proof and decided he was right. They have a a personal experiential reason.
Do you agree that we, whether theist or atheist, that all people rely heavily on personal witness, subjectivity in forming a ton of beliefs or believing confidently even in a ton of things? Like I've mentioned before that most people have no way of proving that the sun is larger than the moon or the earth, and yet everybody's very confident about that. And they're confident based solely on the personal witness of authorities. So do you think there's a ton of things that we believe?
Certainly there's things that we are incapable of verifying for ourselves. I don't know that I would put them all in the category of subjective beliefs instead of objective. I mean,
well, let's say they're personal witness. Are they personal witness? Meaning some other person is a witness to some truth that we have no way to confirm ourselves and we accept it.
I guess that's a fair way to put it. I wouldn't. The word personal makes it seem like it's personal to me, but just a witness from a person or confirmed by several persons.
Very good point. It's a very good point. Actually, I actually mean it both ways at the same time, because another person's witness to me is effective precisely because it's personal, because we're both people. And it has an impact on me in a way that, say, raw objective data doesn't?
I would say both are true. I would say, some things you believe because, you believe that there is raw objective data out there. The sun is bigger than the earth, truly, because that's what the scientists have calculated and proven.
Because some person has told us this.
You can't see it, but there's not just a personal witness, but a consensus, And then other things, it's just... you kind of start to believe things about things that are in the news. You start to form opinions about them based on conversations with friends and the beliefs of the people around you.
And clearly very subjective personal influences, both from whether, say, like you have a girlfriend who starts to, shift, or a wife or something, or in our case, it would be that starts to sort of reshape the way you look at things. I just think that it's my impression that this is true of all of us in ways that we want to try and not think are true. So now, what I do not mean is that personal witness is so strong that raw objective data can't touch it. That's not what I mean. I think I said that in the video, that you need that circumstantial evidence, objective evidence, comes along and either reaffirms those personal subjective beliefs that we form often very personally and subjectively, or it refutes them, it defeats them, it undercuts them. And I think that can have real impact in the same way that people dropped geocentrism because objective data came in and it changed the way they think.
Right.
So I think that that's true, just like somebody who trusts their partner in marriage can choose to, the evidence of adultery or something can prove to them that they should no longer trust them.
And I think the personal interactions can turn your attention towards those beliefs on whichever way it goes, and highlight the merits there. Like probably there was a time in whatever century it was where, geocentrism got pretty embarrassing.
Right. Probably still like now.
Still not super in fashion.
Yeah.